So right now I'm freehanding my GoPro. I was getting ready to upload and edit your guys' video that I just made for you, but I wanted to mention to you guys that we're doing a podcast now. It's called Bubby's Loft Talk, BLT for short, and there we talk about everything car related. I think we got 2 or 3 episodes right now. We're on the works of getting them uploaded to iTunes, and hopefully you guys will see that. I'm going to show you a little tour of my little garage. Hopefully you guys like that. It might be a little bit boring for you, but it's a start. Thanks for watching. So, first things first, my laundry room is a complete mess right now. I'm working on that today. I'm getting everything cleaned up. This hood, my mom bought at a garage sale. I don't know what year of car it came off of. I mean, obviously it's a Firebird. I'm not a Pontiac guy, not really even a GM guy, but she picked that up. Oh man, dude, I think she paid like $275 or like $300 for this thing. I don't like it. It's not even a factory hood. That someone's cut it out and put a Ram Air hood. I don't know if this might be a real Ram Air. And for what it is, it's not that great, but my mom bought it for me, you know, so I can't throw it away. That'd be mean, you know. It is kind of cool. It's a nice little conversation starter, even though I know nothing about it. So I don't know how well it's going to start any conversations if I know nothing about it. I need to take it off here, sand it down, wipe it down. You know, it could look a whole lot better. And with a little bit of time and effort, this thing could shine and it'd be really cool. Maybe fix this up here. You know, I don't really even know how to do any metal work. So if I work on this hood, if I hurt it, it's not like it's going to be a very big deal, you know, because it's not even a real factory hood. So, but it's kind of cool. This little toolbox I picked up for like $50 when I was 18, and it's followed me everywhere. The top drawer don't even open, but just a bunch of random stuff. Screwdrivers always come in handy. I'm pretty cheap, so I got wrenches. Wrenches mainly do my work. I got a few sockets, but no swivel heads and anything like that. My torque wrench I've had since I was like, shoot, I don't know. I've had this thing since I was like, look at that. That is not supposed to do that. So that's not very accurate. I got my power tools in here. Brought this back from the other shop, but I don't have an air compressor yet, so I have no use for that. These actually need to go in here. These are Subaru Legacy wheels. They're from a 2006. One of them's got a gnarly scratch on it. I mean, it's so bad you can't even put it back on the car, but it might be the bottom one. Good old moving blankets. Everybody needs them. But I picked these up, this gear oil, from CarQuest, because the one in Lawrence was closing down. So I went through there, and I bet you I bought $600-700 worth of stuff for only $100. They were getting rid of everything on the showroom floor for next to nothing. I mean, I bought nearly all the electrical tape that they had at like $1 a roll. This little toolbox, I don't even know where I got this, but all of this seal stuff, quick steel, gasket maker, everything. I mean, I picked it up for probably, I don't know, all this stuff right in here, probably worth about 35, 40 bucks. I probably only paid about $5 or $6 for it. Haven't used any of it yet. These are legacy turbo gaskets. And of course, rust treatment, rust penetrator. What's this? Degreaser, more degreaser, air filter cleaner. Every guy needs WD-40. But not these cans, because they are way too expensive. It is ridiculous how expensive WD-40's gotten. Over here in this corner is all the stuff that I took off of this 351. This here is my 1978 460. This is a truck motor, but I brought this in here by hand. These straps really come in handy when it comes to moving these blocks. I learned that from Haggerty. He's got a Redline rebuild show, or they've got a Redline rebuild show, and it's cheaper to use those than to buy a whole setup just to move a block. And of course, I got my Flowmaster Super 44 series that I've had for about 3 years and I haven't put them on. This here, as you can tell, is my junk table. I need to go through it and clean it off. I'll probably do that in the next video. And probably one of the next videos after that, I'll tear this Holley carburetor down. This Holley carburetor is a 6612 500 CFM carburetor. 500? No, I'm not too sure. I believe it's 500. I can't remember. And then I got my GoPro stuff right here. I do all my shooting with a GoPro Hero Black 7. This is a Edelbrock Performer 750. This goes to my Bigfoot truck. I took it apart and cleaned it, but it was my first time taking apart a carb. I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I didn't know anything about carburetors. And when I put it back together, I cleaned everything out on the bowls and everything and made sure everything was fine. But what I didn't do was clean out the jets. I got the Venturis cleaned, but I didn't clean out the jets. So it doesn't matter how clean the rest of the carb is. If you can't get any fuel through the jets, then it's not going to run anyways, you know. So I'm going to learn a bit more on this carburetor. I might put it up for sale after I get it going good. I was thinking about keeping it for a test mule because I've got another 302 that's just outside. But let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's get done when I gotta get done here. But just a bunch of junk. Double roller cam off this 351. I think this was like 30 bucks. It's helped out a lot. Yeah, then again, that's my 1978. This engine was on the back of Bigfoot when I got it. When my brother got the truck back, the guy gave him that engine block to go with, and it was complete. It had the heads off of it, but it was a pretty good. It was a complete short block. I mean, it had the whole rotating assembly, all the pistons and everything. When I took it apart, there was one piston that had the skirt broken off of it. In reference, I'll use these 351 pistons, but the skirt was broken off clear down and around there, and that's probably why this engine was quit being used. But what was weird is it was a 1978, and the guy said that this engine was the engine that came out of Bigfoot, but Bigfoot is a 1987. So, and I checked it. This is a 1978 truck date stamp truck engine. So I don't know how that engine would have came out of the Bigfoot. So that would mean that the engine that's in it now is supposedly a 1995, but I don't know about that. I think it's a 1995. I haven't been able to look at it. It's got the older style heads on it. Maybe they're Dove heads. I got a set of Dove heads that came with this engine block, and I need to go get those and get them out of the elements. I got them bagged up in oil right now, but let's see here. What about this engine? That's pretty much it on this engine. All this stuff is everything that came off of this 351. I'm not really going to keep any of it. I might sell the heads, like I said earlier. What else to the shop tour? Oh, this is the crank that came out of that 460 engine over there. I got to be real careful of that because I don't want to break my little toesies. But these are supposedly some Mustang, 69 Mustang hubcaps, but I'm not too sure about that. They look like Thunderbird emblems that are on there. I'll have to recheck on them. ATF transmission fluid, and then a bunch of random stuff for around the house. See here, obviously I need to do some cleaning. It's pretty bad. But yeah, this is my little shop. I mean, I'm not able to do a bunch of big stuff, and I don't have a lot of nice tools or parts or anything like that, but it's a start. So hopefully you guys like this video. It's probably a pretty boring little shop tour, but it's an update. It's what I got going on, and maybe hopefully later on we can do more bigger and better stuff. Thanks for watching.